Hello and welcome to my crazy. Let's go. Eyebrows bad, eyeballs good. We're going to take a glue stick and we're going to be putting that on our eyebrows. And then after that, we're going to sing a little and we're going to dance a little and dry them down. This is going to be helping us so that we don't get any latex stuck to our eyebrows. The flatter they are, the better. We're going to get some powder, cough a little. Yep, try not to die there. It's going to be a good day. Translucent powder. We're going to be taking that and we're going to be patting it right onto our eyebrows. That's going to set everything in place. Just don't inhale it like I did. Then we're going to take our prosthetic that we made. We're going to fit it up and then we're going to be using liquid latex to put that in place. Now I actually made this out of liquid latex mixed with some flour and then I just kept forming it up with a little bit of tissue paper. And then from here, you're going to make sure it's nice and secure. So you're going to take more liquid latex. You're going to apply that underneath more and more, and then around the edges to make sure that you and I have a nice, seamless edge. Now, one super important thing, do not get that latex near your eye. Trust me, you'd rather have a lobster in your knickers. Just saying at that point. So keep going with the seams, and you're doing just fine. So jumping ahead here, my camera hated me that day. So fast forward, I took some string lights, put them on my shoulder, and as you can see, I'm talking to myself there. And then I used some liquid latex with some paper, and I just put it on top just to make sure it's nice and secure. And now I'm taking some water activated body paint, and I'm taking a brush and just kind of sweeping it across. I wanted to kind of flare it up my neck and give a very abstract type of a look. And then I'm going to go over it in that area and make sure it's nice and opaque. We're going to be bringing this water activated body paint pretty much throughout our whole face, up around the prosthetics, and onto my other shoulder. Now, when I painted over the prosthetics, all I did was give a gentle sweep so that it didn't get into the crevices. It just got over the top textured layer, because I want to go in there later and give it some more definition. And for the most part, just go in and have fun with it. I mean, it's kind of like finger paints for adults. And now I'm going to take some green and I'm going to put it over this area. But I like to take tissue paper after I put some water activated body paint on there and kind of like dab it around. It's really going to give like a blended look to it. If you don't have anything to blend like a sponge, I'll just go in there, dab, 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 dab. Now on the side, you're all flat. You don't have the texture from the tissue paper. So you just really want to give strokes right across the skin to give it that texture. Then you bring it up to your face, and we're going to paint on into our nose. I really wanted to have some green up there and kind of give that reptilian look. So I'm going to go through my nose and up into my forehead. Now at this point, I'm going to be sweeping this across, once again, my latex prosthetics to give it more dimension. And then we dab, 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 there we go. And then we're going to go in and we're going to add a little bit more strokes with a smaller brush. We're going to start to flare it up into our forehead and kind of go right at the seam line. Now here I took some white paint and I went right over dabbing just to kind of give it an extra highlight because I was going to add a lot more to it and I really wanted to bring out some of the peaks of that prosthetic. Now I'm going to go in with a yellow body paint just to highlight those areas even more in my prosthetic, very lightly sweeping. Now I'm going to take a fishnet stocking and I'm going to put that against my skin using some bright colored eyeshadows, tapping it against the skin, and it's really going to give a really cool effect that looks like scales. I like to move it around to different areas of my skin because I didn't want an exact pattern. I wanted it to be chaotic and different. Now I'm going to go in with some liquid gold and I'm going to be painting that right over the top of the prosthetic. Hello, camera. Goodbye. And that's going to add super highlight right to the brow bone area of my prosthetic. I really wanted this to stand out. Now I'm going to go right in the corners and I'm going to add a little bit of gold there because I really want to add the dimension to the outer part of that bone. I don't want to draw attention to just the top. I wanted it to be very dimensional. And apparently I'm talking to myself there again. It's a habit. It happens. Don't deny it. You do it too. So now here I'm taking a shimmer green eyeshadow and I'm going right in the corners and I really want that to pop out and stand out. I really want it to be a very dramatic, who am I talking to? A very dramatic look. Again, hi camera, bye camera. So I'm going to connect that right to where the prosthetic meets right towards my nose and it's really going to make that inner portion of my face stand forward to give it a different type of dimension. Then I'm going to go in with more gold right onto my chest because I wanted a little bit more of a pop. I mean, who doesn't want more gold in their life? I know I don't. Ready, set, bam. Okay, now I'm in with my lips. I am starting with this color. I went in with like a darker red around my outer and a purple in the inner. And I'm taking that lip color and I'm actually going on the outer corners of my eye. I really wanted to draw attention to those areas, especially with my contacts. And then I wanted my lips to have a dimension. So that's why I had it in the center. So it was more of like a winged look I was going to go for. But as you'll see, child, makeup is a process. We start one place, then we go somewhere else. Now I'm going in with a super shimmer purple eyeshadow and a flat brush, and I'm just going to keep blending that out. I really wanted lots of colors and lots of dimension into the eye socket area. Now taking that same purple, I'm going right to the top of my forehead. Again, I wanted color play and I really wanted areas to stand right out. So I'm going to blend that into my forehead and right into the top of the prosthetic where it meets my skin. Now taking that same color, I'm going to go right on the outer corners of my lips and I really wanted to blend it. I didn't want there to be a blunt line of where my lip met my skin. I wanted it to be kind of like a big explosion of color. So I was going right around and then in the inside. Here, I took some red. Yes, I changed my mind, and yes, it happens 5 times a day. So I really wanted to add more of a dramatic look, and I wanted it to more or less match my eyes. And I wanted to give like a V look, almost like a snake's tongue, but my interpretation of it. So here I took the same lip color and now I'm going to bring it right above where that purple is and I really wanted to give that hue of red right below my eye and give lots of drama to that area. So you have the blending colors of the purples, the greens, and the reds, and then the shocking look of my eye. Now let the hair down, fix that wig line, girl. There we go. Now I'm going to take my headpiece that I actually made out of liquid latex and flour, and I took crinoline tubing and carved those little adorable snake heads out of each piece of styrofoam that was, gah, took forever. But hey, yes, we did it. So I stuffed the crinoline tubing with some tissue to give it more dimension because I didn't really want it to be completely see-through. So here to attach that headpiece, I literally just kept sticking on more and more liquid latex to keep it secure. And then here, I was like, you know what? I want a sparkle. Let's get some rhinestones. Gonna take those suckers, put on some liquid latex, and then slap them on. But wait, when I play with rhinestones, they don't always want to play back. Because when I put on some liquid latex and I try to put one of them tried to attack me. Bam! Just like that. So at this point, my camera decided to die, but that's okay. We'll make it through. I really hope you enjoyed my tutorial today. Here's my photo of Medusa. Once again, thank you so much to everybody who's ever helped me. I appreciate it. I've never done anything like this before, and I never thought I could. I've had multiple organ transplants in my eye, and never did I think I'd ever get to wear makeup again. But look, I just went gray, gray. So here's my fist up in the air saying, don't let anything ever keep you down or keep you away from your dream. See you on the flip side, and thank you for watching. Bye.